The creation first placed a transmission called spirit. This is only according to my research. I do not intend to change your beliefs, and I do not intend to contradict your religions. The spirit is the transmission in our bodies. It is he who delivers messages to each other. And in creation, it is clear that the first thing that is made and placed is a transmitter called spirit. In verse 3 of Genesis 1, "And God said, 'Let there be light,' and there was light." Verse 4, "God saw that the light was good, and he separated the light from the darkness." Here, use your super high advanced security detective system. Understand this verse well. God saw the light was good. This is the God who watching. This is not the God who creates. I repeat, this is the God who watching. This is not the God who creates. Verse 5, God called the light day, and the darkness he called night. And there was evening, and there was morning, the first day. Here you use your high super advanced security system in your brain again. This is what we call Monday, the first day, because you sleep at night and wake up in the morning. Here you remember what is said about evening and morning always coming together. Since this is when you sleep and wake up in the morning, this is what we call Monday, Tuesday. Verse 6, "And God said, 'Let there be a vault between the waters to separate water from water.'" Verse 7, "So God made the vault and separated the water under the vault from the water above it. And it was so." Verse 8, God called the vault sky. And there was evening, and there was morning, the second day. This is what we call Tuesday. 9, "And God said, 'Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear.' And it was so." 10, God called the dry ground land, and the gathered waters he called seas. And God saw that it was good. 11, "And God said, 'Let the earth bring forth grass, the herb yielding seed, and the fruit tree yielding fruit after his kind, whose seed is in itself, upon the earth.' And it was so." 12, "And the earth brought forth grass, and herb yielding seed after his kind, and the tree yielding fruit, whose seed was in itself, after his kind. And God saw that it was good." 13, "And the evening and the morning were the third day." The third day is our Wednesday. Here, remember that it is still said that there is night and morning. Verse 14, "And God said, 'Let there be lights in the vault of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark sacred times and days and years.'" Here you use your super advanced high security system in your brain. Sacred time. Remember this because sacred times is the agreement between human and God. Verse 15, "And let them be for lights in the firmament of the heaven, to give light upon the earth. And it was so." Verse 16, "And God made two great lights, the greater light to rule the day, and the lesser light to rule the night. He made the stars also." Here the stars are mentioned. Let's continue reading, and later we go back what the star is used for. Verse 17, "And God set them in the firmament of the heaven to give light upon the earth." Verse 18, "And to rule over the day and over the night, and to divide the light from the darkness. And God saw that it was good." Verse 19, "And the evening and the morning were the fourth day." This is what we call Thursday. Verse 20, "And God said, 'Let the water teem with living creatures, and let birds fly above the earth across the vault of the sky.'" Verse 21, "So God created the great creatures of the sea, and every living thing with which the water teems and that moves about in it, according to their kinds, and every winged bird according to its kind. And God saw that it was good." Verse 22, "God blessed them and said, 'Be fruitful and increase in number, and fill the water in the seas, and let the birds increase on the earth.'" Verse 23, "And there was evening, and there was morning, the fifth day." This is Friday. Verse 24, "And God said, 'Let the land produce living creatures according to their kinds, the livestock, the creatures that move along the ground, and the wild animals, each according to its kind.' And it was so." Verse 25, "God made the wild animals according to their kinds, the livestock according to their kinds, and all the creatures that move along the ground according to their kinds. And God saw that it was good." Verse 26, Then God said, "Let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." Here, use your super advanced high security system in your brain. This human creation, not Adam and Eve. I repeat, this creation is not Adam and Eve. God created man and woman in his image. Here you see, Genesis chapter 9, verse 6. "Whoever sheds human blood, by humans shall their blood be shed, for in the image of God has God made mankind." Clearly what God said, his blood and your blood are the same. The blood of animals, of all creatures, comes from God. Remember, he did not create from the dust from the ground. Let me repeat, he did not create dust from the ground. Let's continue with other verses. Verse 28. "And God blessed them, and God said to them, Be fruitful, and multiply, and replenish the earth, and subdue it, and have dominion over the fish of the sea, and over the birds of the air, and over every living thing that moves upon the earth." Here, use your super high advanced security system in your brain. Blessed is what he says is the sign of the holy days. Written, verse 14, the sacred times, the blessings. Let me repeat, what he says is the sign of the holy days are the blessings. Verse 29, "And God said, Behold, I have given you every herb yielding seed, which is upon the face of the earth, and every tree, in the which is the fruit of a tree yielding seed. To you it shall be for meat." Verse 30, "And to every beast of the earth, and to every fowl of the air, and to everything that creepeth upon the earth, wherein is the breath of life, I have given every green herb for meat, and it was so." Verse 31, "And God saw all that he had made, and behold, it was very good. And the evening and the morning were the sixth day." Here it says, the sixth day. This is Saturday, ended the days, within 6,000 years. Remember, he said the days are the year, the holy covenant in Sabbath day, 6,000 years. Let's go to chapter 2. "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all that they saw." Genesis chapter 2, verse 1. "Thus the heavens and the earth were finished, and all that they saw." Verse 2. "And on the seventh day God ended his work which he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had done." Verse 3. "And God blessed the seventh day, and sanctified it, because that in it he had rested from all his work which he had created and made." Here use your intelligence. The seventh day, there was no evening and no morning. This is a year. Here is 1,000 years. This is 7 days, is 7,000 years. And blessed, the holy day referred to here, is his covenant with man and God. It's clear before he leaves and takes a break, he tells everything to his caretaker. Here before he left, he is instructing people. I repeat, before he take a rest, he instructing the people, that they will rule everything. They are already making an agreement and signing it. Easy to understand that word signing. But inside the Bible, 6 days, in the Sabbath day, bless them, sacred time, that a covenant between human creator and his creations. During the Sabbath day, for 6,000 years, the human creator with them. On the seventh day, 7,000 years later, he left. The people have been ruling for 7,000 years. Where is it written to worship him in 7 days? I repeat, is there anything written here in Genesis 1 to worship him? Maybe you're the only one saying that. At the beginning, it was said already to be careful, because the name of the God will deceive you. I repeat, at the beginning, it was said already to be careful, because the name of the God will deceive you. Before the Creator left, he have a covenant to the people. We read again. Genesis 1, verse 28. God blessed them and said to them, "Be fruitful and increase in number, fill the earth and subdue it. Rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, and over every living creature that moves on the ground." 29. Then God said, "I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food." 30. And to all the beasts of the earth, and all the birds in the sky, and all the creatures that move along the ground, everything that has the breath of life in it, I give every green plant for food. And it was so. Here you have an agreement for 7,000 years to be governed by humans. And remember that before he leaves, he says something. We can read verse 31. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. I repeat, before the Creator left all that he had made, and it was very good. You are visible in all your activities because he placed stars and the sun to illuminate you. In short, there is CCTV. The stars is the transmission that we called spirit. He placed the stars as his signals to people, so he will know the deeds of people. What he said to Abraham, count the stars, your descendants too. The question is, first, is the human creator happy with the works of humans? Second, do you think they loves you? Everything what they did to his creation. We read again in the Genesis 1 verse 31. God saw all that he had made, and it was very good. And there was evening, and there was morning, the sixth day. It's clear here he said in 6,000 years his creation was good. This is a big question. What happened now? His happy? Third, you divided his land and sold it to each other. Fourth, what would you do if you were the owner? Fifth, does the human creator really love you? Just as false prophets preach to you, they really love you. I repeat, does the human creator really love you? Just as false prophets preach to you, they really love you. This is only based on my research. It is not my intention to change your beliefs, and it is especially not my intention to oppose religions. I repeat, this is only based on my research. It is not my intention to change your beliefs, and it is especially not my intention to oppose religions.